guys, what's up? I am the Geek. Today's Transformers Fridays. Today we are going over the Transformers Generations Rattrap. Let's just get into it. So this is Rattrap in Beast Mode. I love that term. It was brought up, I swear I've never heard it before, Beast Wars. And now it's used all the time, like Beast Mode Cowboy or whatever like that. And I just find that funny. That has nothing to do with anything. But this is Rattrap in animal mode, or beast mode. And sorry I'm taking him away from the camera for a while, but I just want to change his pose a little bit. There are some good things about this figure. He has a movable jaw. I like that. You can see that open and close. It's harder to close than it is to open. I also like how, and I gotta take him away again. I do like how he has this flap in the back underneath the main head where you can make it look so he's looking down or looking out, whatever you're holding him. But you see this little flap here? You'll see what I'm talking about when I move this. I'll go like that, and now it's gone because it sticks when you move it. So you actually have to make an effort to get that out of there. And I'm having trouble doing that, but it's like that. So, but this is Beast Mode Rattrap. He's got his joints work all well. He's got the ball jointed feet, which is awesome. The tail is well, it's a tail. Like I said, I like a lot of the stuff going on with the head, but that's really where my joy of this figure ends. These shoulder and hip joints are really awful. These only go a certain part before they lock in place because it's something to do with the transformation, and it just ends the joy for the figure right away. You have to like pull it out to get it right again, and things only go worse from there. But that's it for Beast Mode. Now let's use our magic power and put him into robot mode. Okay guys, here he is in robot mode, Rattrap, and the lights just disappear for this figure. For one, you write your own joke for the tail here, for lack of a better term. His transformation is just very awkward, and it's even harder to get him back into beast mode. Likeness-wise, he's awesome. I love his appearance, and I said that in beast mode too. And there are good things about this figure. Obviously, articulation is cool, but here's the thing with this one. You try to stand him up straight, doesn't work. And you think it would work for somebody who has a tail dangling that you could probably use to prop him up if you wanted to. Does not work so well with this guy. And I'm having trouble just standing him up again. There. Now, there are other good things about him. For one, he's got this weapon, which you can break, well, not break, but you can split into two weapons, which I always find fun when they do interesting things with the weaponry like that. Like that. And then this is something I really like. They don't do this stuff enough. His forearm opens up, and you can take it out, and there's a little set of binoculars, and he fell again, and I dropped the binoculars. Hey, and I'm not finding them. That's another problem with this figure. The pieces that come off of him are pretty much they're one step away from being transparent, and that makes it really hard to find on a carpet. But I will find it eventually. I'm not going to look for it right now. But yeah, that's Rattrap, and he looks like he's hulking out. And the head articulation sucks now that I'm looking at it. Let's try to get him standing up. There, he's hunched over. That's all I'm dealing with. And he came with this comic book. I'll tip it up. Which is a great artist rendering of Rattrap, but here's the problem with this. It's actually issue 5 of Transformers Dark Cybertron by IDW. And while somehow Waspinator's in this book, I could not find Rattrap anywhere in it. So this is basically a comic book with Rattrap's likeness and nothing to do with him in it whatsoever. which makes this feel like it was just a figure they made for fan service, but for no real reason. There's no interesting story about him other than the fact that fans of Beast Wars will be like, oh my gosh, Rattrap! I have to get Rattrap! And that's all there is to it. This makes me not want to get the Rhinox figure they made. They made a bigger Rhinox figure that looks awesome, but this guy looked awesome in the package too, and that kind of scares me. In robot mode, he's awesome articulation-wise. He's got the swivel joints and the ball joints and all that fun stuff. But this guy really fails in the transformation process. And one thing that should be true of all Transformer figures is it shouldn't need to be easy to transform, but the steps involved should not be something you struggle with. And when you read a direction in the instruction booklet to transform him, and it feels so mind-boggling difficult just to get it into place, and you don't know if you're just doing it wrong or if you just need to push harder, that kills the enjoyment of a Transformer to me. But that's Rattrap from Transformers Classics, and I'm sorry it wasn't a better figure, and I'm sorry this video was a little amateurish, I guess is the word. I really don't have an excuse. I guess it's just been one of those days. Having to review Rattrap just gives you that kind of feeling sometimes. Wow, that's a horrible excuse. But hey, if you like this episode or if you hated it, which I would understand either way, let us know.
Don't forget to go to popculturenetwork.com where you can check out more toy reviews, stuff about comic books, video games, whatever that we might have there on the site.
Which many of are much better than this one, I promise you.
You can also go to jointheforums.com, the official forums of the Pop Culture Network. You can talk to all the other great people there about neat stuff just like this.
Oh, and you can check out my show if you're interested in something besides Transformers at the Geek Reviews. The show is the Geeks Obscure Reviews. Again, I can never remember what the damn YouTube page is called.
You can also find me personally on Twitter if you want to go to @PCN_dirt. You want to ask me some questions. You got a follow-up. You got something else you want to see reviewed on the show. Make sure you let me know there. You can also call our 24-hour voicemail line. It's area code 217-953-4025. That number is burned into my brain. I'm never going to forget it. Make sure you call and leave us a voicemail message.
But all our links are down in the subject below. So take a look at all that, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy past episodes and future episodes. And until next time, this is the Geek for the Pop Culture Network, saying good journey.
That's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.